Good day everyone and welcome back to the channel for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. I've been asked a few times by a lot of beginner players, where are the best places to go to get units? How easily can I get units? Can I quickly get units? I'm really desperate. I need units bad. Well, don't fret. We're going to discuss this in this video, talk about some places to go to, and also where to get them more quickly. The reason for you being so desperate to get units is going to be one of many things. Whether or not you're stuck in a quest, or you're stuck in something in Alliance Quest and Alliance Wars, and for whatever reason, hey, you need units, you may have run out of glory, whatever. The fact is you need them quickly. But also you may be hoarding and you may be saving for stuff like better masteries, or you want to use those units to maybe get some champions or a deal that's currently on. You should by now know that the story quests do give you some units at the point of 100% completion, but you maybe want them from another source. At this point, it's good to remember you should really start hoarding units, especially it's a case of going, okay, so I've completed the event quest, what do I move on to next? Or I've gone and done heroic, I won't be able to do master or uncollected, so therefore I'm saving up my units for the next month in order to get myself through more difficult content or challenge myself a bit more. Now, if you're really desperate and you need to get it done quickly, just buy them, just buy the units. But that's not always the answer. Some people can't afford to buy these units, and at the same time they are incredibly overpriced. So how do I get them for free? Now let's begin with event questing. Now, as you know, you have energy that comes and goes. Every 6 minutes you get one single energy. You spend it on event quests. If you don't spend your units on energy refills, it means that you're going to store up those units over the space of the month. And that may be a better process to do if you want to consider saving your units. By doing normal, by doing heroic, and also by doing master, you could really pocket home those units. Questing crystals as well, sometimes they give units from them, other times, hey, not so much. The thing I like personally doing is 22-hour events. The great thing about this is that you also get a revive. Also, when you consider the fact if you do heroic and master, these are good opportunities to then pick up things like health potions and more revives. And so far this month, in a combination between doing 22-hour events and also doing heroic and master, I've managed to pick myself up 9 revives. Am I going to be spending units on anything this month that's going to be any kind of difficulty? No, I've got some freebies, and this will be good for other stuff and other content. I know a lot of players that are high rated do put their nose up and say, no, not for me, heroic, maybe not so master. It's all about uncollected. That's fine if you've got spare units, if you can grind out the game so much in arena that you're getting loads of units, then that's great. But if you're looking at going, okay, so I want to save more units and also then make sure that my time grind is balanced well, then yeah, there's a good balance here by doing that. So everything really goes hand in hand. As well when it comes to alliances. Even though it's not very much, through doing milestones, you can pick up at most 25 units, which isn't bad. That's still quite helpful. And yeah, just going back to this, yeah, you can buy. I would probably say the only time that it's worth buying in game is when there's a Cyber Monday and Christmas Day offers. These are the only 2 times that it's worth doing it, or essentially when there's extras being put into the unit packs. So if you say to yourself, right, well, my birthday's coming up, Christmas, whatever, then you can just go, okay, so can I have as a gift from people, Google Play cards, iTunes cards, and therefore what I can do is I can get units, and also I can get something like a load of 5-star shards, 6-star shards, alphas, the list goes on. Also, don't forget to look out for daily logins. Sometimes there's special calendars on. In particular, this Loon event, it gave like 88 units. And also like the monthly, this month, there's still a load of units on offer. So yeah, there's stuff that's getting out, but remember to log in daily in order to benefit from those lovely things. Don't forget as well special grinding events that come in from time to time, and there's usually some units from there. It's usually not very much, something like 40 units for completing the difficulty or 100%ing the difficulty. So it's not great, but at least it's something if you can do it necessarily for free. Okay, so it's time to be real, and the being real situation is, and unfortunately it's going to be what I'm going to say, arena. Yeah, sorry. Milestones, predominantly, this is what I grind out a lot of the time, is milestones. As you can see, good amount, 5, 10, 15, 15, yeah, it goes on, it goes up to 1.5 mil. The same thing can be said for the other arenas, but obviously they scale higher in points that you have to get them. Then obviously, as we know, if you get battle chips, you can then spend them on special crystals, which sometimes give you units. Take the luck of these 2 crystals using the battle chips with a pinch of salt. But at the same time, maybe a salt overload when you get something rubbish. Now, I've done a live stream when I was like chatting about this. Some people may remember this from last week. We're in the live stream. We were talking about, oh yes, uncollected crystals, uncollected arena crystals are so trollish. They're so unlucky. and I take one, I pop one, I get 225 units. And therefore I just think, oh God, this was terrible, because I was trying to show how unlucky they are. And it is very much mixed. Once I spent 500k battle chips on these uncollected arena and got just gold, no units. So therefore the next time I thought, hey, well, I'll just do arena crystals. And what we'll do now is I'll just take 10. I'll just pop the 10. And there we go. So I get 60 units. That's not great, but it's not too bad at the same time. If I did the uncollected ones, more than likely for the amount, which is 10k each, I probably wouldn't get anything. And I'll just demonstrate now. So where that was 20k and I got 60 units, if I just get 2 in order to represent the same amount, so therefore 2, Jesus Christ. Okay, again, like, even though I meant to making this as a very serious video and kind of go, hey, well, this is how you get units, I didn't expect this to, I didn't expect this to happen, because it doesn't normally happen. And this is the point where sometimes luck favors and luck really punishes. So again, take these with a pinch of salt, because I could be like, hey, this is really great, and like, oh wow, I got 360 units in a very short space of time. But please, again, like I reiterate, take this with a pinch of salt, because most people will then do this and find they're not getting anything as a result. More than likely, people will go for the arena crystals in order to maximize on spend for units and for gold. But I'll leave it up for you, and good luck. I know I've been lucky. The ending point I really want to leave with you is whatever you can do is always the best thing. So if you want to get things fast and grind fast, then it's going to have to be arena, if you're really desperate to get it. If you're happy to mix it up with slowly grinding out those things that we talked about, doing heroic master, questing crystal 22-hour events, 3-day alliance events, and as well logging calendars, then you're going to have a slow burn to the end of the month and have a good chunk. If you can then max in a little bit of arena, then that again is slow paced, it's okay, and you will have something by the end of the month. Always say to yourself, I can work towards something, rather than saying, I want it now, 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 now. But if you're one of those people that want it now, 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 then go to arena, grind that out, go arena crystals, maybe chance your luck at uncollected arena crystals if you are indeed uncollected, but arena crystals are still quite a viable option in order to get some units for stuff. Either way, hopefully that's given people's perspectives. Unfortunately, hopefully it's not kind of shown, hey, you can get loads of luck in uncollected arena crystals. No, I've had months of really bad luck with those, so it's kind of weird. But in any case, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe for more Marvel Contest of Champions based content. Good luck in your grinding. Make sure to catch my unit grinding streams, as well as other streams in just catching them at 1900 hours GMT most days. I've been RichTheMan. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye for now.